Hello, my dear golden friends. Have you ever had a hobby that once lit up your days, but somewhere along the way, life pulled you in another direction? The paints dried up, the yarn was tucked away, the tools gathered dust, and you told yourself you'd come back to it someday. Well, here's the gentle truth. Someday can be today. Across the world, seniors are rediscovering forgotten passions, and in doing so, they're finding joy, connection, and purpose again. Tonight, I want to share some of their stories with you. Stories that whisper of the past, yet roar with new life in the present. Part 1. Whispers of the past, roars of the present. Meet James, 76 years old, who recently opened the drawers of his late father's workshop. Inside, he found old tools for repairing clocks. The smell of wood and oil, the delicate gears, they brought back memories of his childhood. Instead of closing the drawer, James sat down and tried to fix a broken pocket watch. It ticked again, and so did something inside his heart. When asked why he returned to clock repair, James said, "It's like speaking to time itself. These clocks stopped long ago, but when I bring them back to life, I feel alive too." Now, his workshop is no longer silent. It's filled with the steady beat of ticking clocks, each one a small victory, each one a reminder that it's never too late to start again. This is what happens when we reconnect with something we once loved. It's not just a hobby, it's a reunion with a part of ourselves. From mundane to masterpiece. Now let's step into the world of Margaret, 71, who always loved knitting. For years she set it aside, too busy raising children, too tired after work. But one day she picked up her needles again, and something magical happened. Her granddaughter showed her how to film short videos on her phone. Margaret began sharing her knitting online, not as tutorials, but as gentle stories. Her hands moving across yarn, her voice talking softly about patience and love. Before she knew it, thousands of people were watching. Young people, stressed by their busy lives, were finding peace in the quiet rhythm of her craft. Margaret laughed as she said, "I thought knitting was old-fashioned. Now it's my bridge to a new generation." That's the beauty of rediscovered passions. They don't just connect us with our past, they can also connect us with the future. What feels simple and familiar to you may be exactly the wisdom and calmness the world is longing for. Part 3. The Echo of Passion. Now let's meet Eleanor, 80, who once adored calligraphy. For decades, she hadn't touched a pen beyond grocery lists and bills. But when her husband passed away, she felt a deep emptiness. One day, she found her old calligraphy set in a box. She dipped the pen into ink, and as the letters flowed, so did her grief. Soon she began teaching a small class at her local library. Not just the art of letters, but the art of patience, focus, and expression. Her students ranged from children to retirees, all captivated by the beauty of a craft almost forgotten. Eleanor said, "It's not about perfect handwriting. It's about slowing down long enough to feel each word." Her rediscovered passion became more than personal joy. It became a gift, a legacy of art and mindfulness passed to others. And this is where hobbies grow into something greater. They echo through communities, turning one person's joy into a ripple of next great adventure. So what about you, my golden friends? What hobby once made your heart sing? Did you love gardening, painting, dancing, playing music? Did you write poems, carve wood, collect stamps, sew clothes, or build model trains? These passions may feel buried under the dust of years, but they are never truly gone. Here are some gentle ways to start. Begin small. Just 15 minutes a day can reopen a door you thought was closed. Look for local clubs, senior centers, or community classes. Often, others are waiting to share the same joy. Explore online. Tutorials and groups exist for nearly every craft, bringing together people across generations. Share what you create. A letter, a painting, a loaf of bread, a knitted scarf. These small gifts can brighten someone's world. And remember, your hobby doesn't have to be useful, profitable, or impressive. It only needs to make you feel alive. Joy itself is the purpose. Part 5. Closing reflection. So let me ask you, what forgotten passion will you rediscover? Because when you return to a lost hobby, you're not just picking up yarn or paintbrush or pen. You're picking up a part of yourself. You're reminding your heart that it still beats with curiosity, that your hands still know how to create, that your spirit still knows how to play. And in rediscovering that joy, you may also discover new friendships, new confidence, and even a new chapter of purpose in your golden years. Like this video so other seniors can see it, and subscribe to join our circle of golden friends. If you'd like to go deeper, the link to our full discussion on finding purpose is in the comments below. Here's to strong hearts, creative hands, and the rediscovery of joy. May your days ahead be filled with color, music, laughter, and the quiet satisfaction of doing what you love.